Mention Brother Gaddafi for a minute. I don't know what's going on in Libya. I haven't been there in a while. But Muammar Gaddafi has always been my friend. And people tell me that I should distance myself from my brother. See, I'm not that kind of punctified Negro. I said earlier, there's nothing more painful than civil war. Do you know how much money the Congress of the United States spent? Over $150 to $200 million for regime change in Iran. You don't spend that kind of money and not be in a man's house working with those who are dissatisfied. I want to ask you a question. Name me one king, one ruler that has 100% of the love of his people. Name one. Come on. You can't find one. What about Jesus? Wait a minute. See the punctified people? I don't like that language, but we need people. Jesus, after doing all that good, all of a sudden, they charged him with sedition. Man, I didn't see Peter. Peter punked right out. I mean, aren't you with that man? Oh no, I ain't never seen that man before. The rest of the disciples went running. The false witnesses arose. And there was poor Jesus. But man, he was there with Pilate. Now Pilate was the governor. Thank you, son, that's nice. I'm almost there, you know. Look, Pilate was of the Roman authorities, but it was the Jews that hated Jesus. Now wait. Why did they hate him? Because he came to offer them life, but he was bringing judgment on them. But he was 2,000 years too soon to do it. That's right. Paul saw him as a man born out of due season, but he did his job. Look at Pilate. Man, Pilate looked at Jesus. He said, look, I don't know. He walked out to the crowd. I wash my hands of this. This man is innocent, but he gave him over to the Jews. And Palm Sunday, these people were saying, Hosanna. See how fickle people are? A few days later, crucify him. Now I ask you a question. What man you see in America standing up to the Jews, the unrighteous, unholy Jews, not the righteous Jews, but those wicked ones who are a part of the synagogue of Satan. Okay? Who's doing that? Say it again. Don't you think that I know that there's a price that I gotta pay? That's why you all stay the hell away from me, because you're scared to walk with me, because you're looking for a favor from them and the enemies of our people. I'm not a hater of the Jewish people. But I know the truth. Some of you think that I'm just somebody that's got something in for the Jewish people. You're stupid. Do you think I would waste my time if it was not important that you know Satan? My job is to pull the cover off of Satan so that he will never deceive you and the people of the world again. I'm closing. What is sedition? It's actions or words intended to incite rebellion against government authority. I can't tell black people to fight a war that is Israel's war. What kind of leader will you be, or should I be, to allow these babies, black, white, and brown, to fight Israel's war because Zionists dominate the government of the United States of America and her banking system? Treason, the crime of betraying one's country, especially by attempting to kill the sovereign or overthrow the government. I'm not guilty of that, but some are planning that right now. We have given America the best that we have in Barack Obama. We don't agree with everything he's doing, but the way Mr. Obama has been mistreated impacts on every black person and the whites and the Hispanics and others who voted for him. With the help of right-minded people, he could probably help America to solve a lot of its problems. But he was selected for a purpose. And that purpose was not to be the champion of the rights of black people. You must remember, he's the head of a corporation. That's right. That's exactly right. That I don't think he owns any stock in. He's the corporate head. He's the CEO of the United States of America, meaning a black man is in charge of white affairs. We've seen those type before. I'm the first to be the CEO of Merrill Lynch. I'm the first. So you want us to bow down because you're taking care of somebody else's business while your own people don't have a job? You want us to bow down? I'm proud that we elected him. And if he never does anything, he did it all when he freed the minds of our children to think that they can be more than basketball players and football players and runners and jumpers and musicians and sports people. He freed the minds of our babies to think that we can become world rulers. And if he never does anything else, that's all right. He didn't campaign as the black leader. That's what you say you are. Well, damn it, get up and lead then. Well, he's the president. He should be able to do something for us. Yeah, he should. But between him and the program of TARP, Trouble Assets Relief Program, there's a whole bureaucracy of racism. So when the money is released, you're the last one to get anything if you get anything. So there's anger building in America against our brother. He's not really an American. He's not born here. He's really a Muslim trying to tell the people he's a Christian. They paint him now as Adolf Hitler. Yes, they do. They paint him as the Joker. They mock his wife. That hurts us all. Now, these are my words for our brother president. See, in 1942, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad was sent to prison because President Roosevelt issued an executive order to take him off the streets while America was prosecuting a war. And America needed some black bodies to go and fight a war, even though there was no benefit for us in fighting such a war. The Zionists are pushing President Obama to go to war with Iran over some suspected nuclear power that the Israelis have that Iran does not have. Do you think that I should stand by quiet if Israel attacks Iran? America is going to come into it. So that means they're calling us 35 to 50. Hell, they might call you when you're 60. We got trouble over there. Your country needs you. Say, damn, now you need us? We needed a job. We didn't see one. We need justice. We don't have none. You're killing our people in the streets. What about that? You're taxing the hell out of us. We're losing our homes because you tricked us. Where's any relief for us? Well, don't worry. Just fight this war, and when it's over, things are going to get better for you. Do you think that they're afraid of my